If you'd like to come with me on my first trip to some little free libraries, then just keep watching. It's a lovely Saturday, and I have a whole bag of books here that I want to unhaul. And so I have never been to any little free libraries before, and my husband so graciously told me he would drive me around to some. So hopefully I can drop off some books into those and maybe even find some good new reads for myself. So I guess we'll just go out and see what we can find. Side note, I'm terrified of spiders, and the thought of sticking my hands inside these little free library things completely freaks me out. So I might be making him do the dirty work. Oh, it is adult books. Yay. Okay. I was worried I was gonna find just kids books in here. There are some kid books at the bottom. Let's see. Anything I want? I don't think so, but that's okay. So I'm gonna drop some off in here. And they have bookmarks that you can take. That's super cute. Somebody made them. Here, will you record while I put these on? Thank you to my husband Brian, my cameraman for the day, and my chauffeur driving me around to all these little free libraries. So for my first one, I just decided there was some good space in this to, stick some books in for someone else to enjoy. And while there wasn't anything in there that I wanted, of course, that would have been the ultimate, right? Your very first one, you go and see stuff that you're like, yes, excited about. But that's okay. I was just excited to even be going out and seeing where these are, and so that they're places that I can visit at other times. And now, once I know, some of these places, I might just stop by when I'm out and about and in that area. So that was really fun to be able to just put some things in there for somebody else. So this next one was at a public park in an area that we go to a lot. However, we were supposed to have to pay to go into park, and I said to the girl, like, I just want to go to the little free library that's supposedly here, and do I have to pay to park? And she's like, technically I'm probably supposed to charge you guys, but I'm not going to. That's ridiculous. It's right there down the path. So she let us just pull in, and we walked down to check this out. Stuff. Nothing looking real like something I would want. That's okay. It's a good place to drop some stuff.
Country favorites on CD.
So I'm noticing with some of these that the design is not too good. Like this one has multiple layers. The top there, you have to shove things up in, and so you have to bend way down to look up in it and see what's up there. So really the ones that I think are the best are just one shelf in the middle, because it creates where you can stack things, on their side or stand them up, and it's just better. This was a weird design. This one was in such a cute subdivision. It has such a welcoming area, and it's away from the houses, so you didn't feel awkward about going up to it. And so my husband and I both thought that was a cool design, but definitely a cute one. I'm feeling like no. What's this? Be interesting, but no, I've got so many things I want to read, so I hate to take that. Oh, Goodnight Moon. Oh, these might be for my grandson. This one is cute. What are these ones? Bee season. think I am going to take Goodnight Moon for my grandson. Here, hold this. I wasn't sure how many more we were going to go to, if any, so I decided that I would go ahead and just kind of leave the rest of the books that I had here. I love that this was just in a subdivision like this, like a nice little community, and so I thought it might be nice to add some books to their little free library, and I just think this is such a cool concept. If I lived in a city like I used to live, I probably would want to have one of these, but right now I'll just go around and enjoy what other people have.
We're empty. I'd say a successful day.
Had to stop and get the new horchata oat milk shake and espresso. Highly recommend. I've been waiting to try this, and it is as good as I had hoped. Mail order holiday brides.
What?
Mail order holiday brides.
What's the code?
Oh, don't want that.
That's like in every,
What's this? No way! Now that's a score.
yeah?
Yep. So one of the little free libraries we were going to go check out was near my favorite thrift store. So I thought I would go in and just check out if they had anything new and exciting in the book section. And I'm telling you, I find so many good books at the store. I love it. So kind of just going through and looking at some stuff, I was like, what's this? Definitely some good things to check out. So I went ahead and kind of scanned through some of these shelves for you to just kind of show you what they had to offer there. And of course, every time I get home and look back at the footage from going into stores like this, I see things that I'm like, what? And I try to really go through like from the top shelf and go all the way down, and then down to the next shelf and all the way back over. And like, I really try to do that, because if you don't, you will definitely miss things, but I still miss things. Like, I look back at the footage and go, wait a minute, I don't remember seeing that. Like, I probably would have picked that up. So that's okay. It might be there the next time I go. And if not, then it means somebody else got it, and I'm happy for them. But yeah, just kind of wanted to show you there's such a wide variety of things. This is a Salvation Army. I do notice they have a really good selection of Christian books as well, so that's something I always appreciate too. And I love being in Salvation Army. I don't know that all the stores do this. I know most of them that I go to do, but I have been in ones that don't. But they usually are playing Christian music, and man, I'm singing my heart out. I'm just enjoying life. This cracked me up. Why my third husband will be a dog. Like, I thought that was really funny. So, yeah, I just thought I'd share with you what they had on the shelves there that day. I was excited when I saw this and was like, oh, I'd love to get some fun Agatha Christie books in my collection. But if you look at it closely, it was real dirty and had like weird stuff, like maybe it got moisture to it or something, like almost like a mildew. So yeah, definitely left that one behind. So there wasn't anything in this one, but that's okay. It was still fun to know now where it's at and be able to check it out. And this, we stopped into a Dollar Tree store, which I very rarely, like maybe once a year, go into a Dollar Tree. But since my friend Heather had sent me a book, All Her Little Secrets by Wanda M. Morris, I'm pretty sure is the author, that she found at Dollar Tree, I was like, you know what? My husband wanted to stop in here and grab some drinks that he really likes that he had heard were in here for much cheaper. And so I was like, well, you go grab those. I'm going to go check out their book section. So I went ahead and just kind of looked through. There was nothing that really caught my eye that I felt like I had to have, but I thought it was still kind of fun to be able to go in, and that's an area that I never really paid attention to like when I go in there, I'm usually going for something very specific. And so, like I said, only like once a year. So now though, maybe I will every once in a while just kind of stop in and see what they might have for books, because it looked like they had some fairly cool stuff, but just didn't feel like there was anything there that was screaming to me to be picked up that day. Okay, so you got to see me go around to some little free libraries, and it was really fun. I did find a couple things, not a lot, but I was able to unhaul a big group of books, a big bunch of books, a lot of books that I had to get rid of. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I got rid of some books, but hopefully they'll make somebody else really happy, because a lot of them were books that I've already read and then just didn't feel like I needed to keep on my shelves. And so somebody else will get enjoyment from them. So that was really fun to be able to do that and just to see what's out there. And I already have been mapping around some different areas. So we're going to do a different day where we're going to go around and check out some other ones. So I think that was really fun. So let me go ahead and show you what I ended up finding. I did find at that one this copy of Goodnight Moon. So I can see where the price sticker was on it, but otherwise this is like brand new. It's one of the Kohl's Cares ones. And it's like the pages and stuff though, it doesn't even look like it's like been opened. So I am really excited to have this to be able to read to my grandson Bowen. So that was a fun find, even though it wasn't for me. Yeah, it still is. And then the other thing, I got so excited when I saw this because I haven't read any Riley Sager yet. And I just have one that I had bought on my birthday from Second and Charles. Now, this is in not the best shape, but I didn't care. When I saw this, The House Across the Lake, I was so excited. And I was like, this totally just made it worth it. Now, the funny thing is, this book is very polarizing because I've heard so many people who were so angered by this book. And then I've heard other people who absolutely loved it. So I'm excited to see where I fall in that, on that spectrum there. So yeah, I was really happy to be able to find this on my little free library trip, my first one ever. And so those are the two books that I ended up picking up. But I also, and I'm hoping my mic is working well here, because we were cooking something in the oven and it ran over, and our house is filled with smoke. So we have like a fan going, and it's, yeah, so it might be loud. So I was trying to use my microphone that I always forget that I have. So hopefully it works. But while we were out and about checking out these little free libraries, we also went by my favorite Salvation Army that always has a good book selection. So, I had to run in there. My husband's like, I'll just sit in the car, you go in and take as much time as you want. Like, I have the best husband in the world. You can fight me. I'm telling you, it's true. Anyway, so I ran in and found some things that I am really excited to show you. So let's just get into it. The first thing I saw was this City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I have heard her name in the fantasy realm. I'm just starting to dip my toe in that, so I have not read anything yet. And so I was like, what? So this is the Mortal Instruments series, and this is book 1. And I was like, okay, book 1, I will go ahead and grab it. So it's a nice chunky book, but like I said, I'm excited to get into some different genres and start reading some different things. And so I was like, you know what, book 1 of a series, to find it, I'm going to go ahead and grab it, because if I love it, then I know I can get some of the other ones. But so I was excited to find that. I don't know why I say I'm excited. I wouldn't be bringing it home if I wasn't excited about it. The next one is Blackbird House, it's called, by Alice Hoffman. And this is a very short book, which I like. And it just sounded really interesting. It's like over different generations and stuff, like these, or different centuries actually. These people who live in this particular home and things that happen there. And so it's telling like the stories of like these 3 different people's lives. I'm pretty sure it's 3 different. But yeah, I just thought it sounded interesting when I read the synopsis, and it's nice and short. And I always love to have some of those on hand. So figured I might as well pick it up. another genre that I'm excited about getting into are cozy mysteries. And so I've picked up some of them along the way lately. And I found this one, and it's called On Borrowed Crime. And it's a Jane Doe book club mystery. So I was trying to see like if there's a number of what book in that series it is. And I couldn't really see anything when I was in the store glancing at it. But it also might be one of those things where it doesn't really matter, but maybe it does. But anyway, it's like a girl who lives in Sweet Mountain, Georgia with she has got a job in her uncle's private investigation firm. And then she's got fellow true crime obsessed Jane Doe book club members. I think that sounds so fun. So, yeah, of course, a crime happens and then she's getting roped into it. So that seemed like a fun one to pick up too. Now, I have heard, and I'm pretty sure it's Hannah from the Teacher's TBR, Hannah Teacher's TBR, that has talked about this particular author, Tessa Afshar. I'm not really sure if that's how you say it, but her books, and they are Christian books. And this one is Thief of Corinth. And I was like, oh my gosh, this book looks brand new. So when you hear the books First and Second Corinthians in the Bible, Corinth is the city, that's coming from. And so she apparently does a really, really awesome job of really immersing you in those times and telling some stories in a way that's very digestible. And so I'm really excited. I was like, as soon as I saw the author's name, because like I said, I've heard Hannah talk about her books a lot of times. And I'm like, okay, I have to read one of these and see what they're all about. So awesome. And then the last one, just recently, somebody that I just started watching was talking about this author that she read a book from and absolutely loved it. And so she was like, I want to read more books from this author. And so I had gone on Goodreads and was looking and seeing like what other books that she had and things like that. And so I was like, you know what, sounds like an author I might want to check into too. And so I was so excited when I saw this. Jenny Colgan is the author, and this is Sunrise by the Sea, and this is a Little Beach Street Bakery novel. And so I'm sure this is not the first one, but I wanted to go ahead and grab it because there's like the bookshop on the corner, the Christmas bookshop, like all these little like bookshop ones, and then the Bakery Street or Beach Street Bakery novels. But yeah, so I thought I would go ahead and grab this because I was so excited. And again, it seems brand new, like no one even read it. But what a fun find when I was just talking with somebody about that author, or not just talking. We were talking back and forth in comments, so I guess it's sort of. But yeah, so awesome. So those books from Salvation Army are $1 each. So what did I get? 5 of them. So $5. And then my 2 frees from the little free libraries. So I hope you enjoyed going with me on my little adventure there. And if you would like to see more, make sure that you subscribe and hit your notification bell to all so you don't miss the next time I go to some little free libraries. And also for my other videos, because I think they're pretty decent too. You can let me know if you like it or not by giving me a thumbs up if you do. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will talk to you again very soon. Bye.